Y'all, I done did it again. I forgot to give you an update when I arrived and when I left. I stopped for lunch at Panera Bread. First time going there. It gets a pass. It was good. Little bit more than I wanted to pay, but that's how life happens these days. But it was good. So yeah, this last job, like I said, was a secret shopper thing. And I tried it because I just wanted to, every job that these every job that these field inspection companies are sending me, I am taking it if it's a different type of a thing, just so I can go through and say I have experience in these type of things. And once I do it once, if I don't like it, if I'm not sure on it, I'll try it a second time. And after that second time, if I don't like it, I'm done with those types. So there's some that I don't even accept at this point. But this one, I haven't had an opportunity to do a secret shopper before. They paid me $30 for it. I could have been in and out a lot sooner, but I got caught up testing out the products, and it was actually really comfortable. I've been ripping and running. I've been tired. I didn't sleep well last night. And of course, they sent me to a mattress store. I'm pretty sure I took like a 10-15 minute nap, and the lady comes back and I was like, oh my gosh, I fell asleep. She's like, yeah, we give free naps every day, all day here. And so that's what happened at that point. I woke up, got some information, went and grabbed lunch, and I'm on my way home. So it did kind of throw my day off a little bit because I want to be home around, I think I said I want to be home around 1:30. It is currently 2:15, but again, it's because I sat down, I did lunch, and I got caught up in my journals. Where is it? I'm driving, so I got caught up in my specialty works journal. So I got all of yesterday's, and did I do anything yesterday? No, so it must have been the previous day. But I got all of that stuff in here. I also got all of today's jobs. I pre-filled out tomorrow's jobs as I did. I am gonna just shift some over until tomorrow since they changed the address on me. Only because I want to get home and just not be driving around anymore. And also traffic is gonna start picking up within the next hour and a half or so. And I don't want to be caught in it trying to get home versus where I can normally get home 15-20 minutes, and then I'm sitting in traffic and it's gonna take me 45 minutes to get home. So I'm about to be done for the day. I'm gonna go back and get some office stuff done, work on my marketing, because I do need to get marketing done. I'm gonna compile a list of companies that are around me, and that's just other companies that I'm going to. I can't even think of a name right now, but you know, there's nursing homes, there's extended stays, there's mattress stores, right? Stuff like that. Not so much mattress stores, but sure. But there are also post offices as I'm passing by it. So my normal driving, I'm just gonna make a list of all these stores, plan my trip out efficiently by using a travel planner app. Can't remember the name of it, but I'll put it on the screen here for you guys. But using that, put all these locations in, start it, and just make a big old like a loop, right? Circle, so I can get all of my cards dropped off, get information dropped off. Even I know people say that title companies and escrow officers and stuff like that in Georgia is not the best and ideal to go with, because a lot of them, their response is, you can't do that, we need an attorney, which is fine. I'm open to educating, right? I'm open to education. And also I have a title, you know, I worked in a title company, so I have a title background, so to speak. And so I can speak their language, right? So I'm gonna just test that out, use it to my advantage, and see how it works for me over here. So that's what I'm gonna plan on doing for the rest of the day, just getting that list together and, you know, plan it out so I can go and do the job or two that I get for tomorrow, and just go do some more marketing. Marketing for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm on my way home. Where am I? Okay, I'm about 10 minutes from my house. I will chat with you guys another day unless something else comes up. Oh, I forgot. While I was out, there was a request for witnesses at 3:45. 2 witnesses at 3:45, but that's actually been taken already because I totally got hiccups. This is why you don't eat, then try to record a video. But yeah, that was already fulfilled. That would have been an easy, quick $25 to add to my total today. But it looks like I am just going to go ahead and wrap the day up with 99 being my generated target. So that's it. Yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic day, and Good morning, everyone. It is Ladero, and it is 8:40 a.m. on a Thursday. I am headed to my first job. It's an inspection today. This is the one that I rescheduled from the previous day, just because the address changed. Because I had 4 of them grouped together over in the Flowery Branch, between Flowery Branch and Gainesville. So in that area, and I think that's considered northeastern Georgia. So, that's only like 25 minutes from my house, 25, 30, depending on traffic. But they moved this one, as well as all the other ones. The vehicle was relocated at a collision center. And so I'm headed over there. So I'm headed over there now. So I only have 2 today. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that one. That, again, should be 15 minutes or less. And then I'll see how the rest of the day goes. So I will check in with you guys after I get done. Because I try to say before I start the job and after I get done with the job. But you know what? Sometimes I don't make it. Just because when I pull up, because I let people know that I'm on my way, right? And I give them good morning. Like about 15 minutes ago, I told the lady, good morning. I'm on my way, and just making sure our appointment was still set for 9:15 a.m. Okay, so I want to just also enlighten you guys on my vehicle inspection process, my damage inspection process. So what I like to do is arrive a few minutes early. Like today, I set the appointment for 9:15 a.m. My GPS says I'm going to arrive there at 9:04, 9:05. Going to give a couple minutes for traffic. Shouldn't be there at 9, but I'm going to send an extra 5 minutes. So I should be there around 9:05. And the reason I like to do that is because a lot of these jobs, or a lot of these apps, all of them, when you start the job, they have like a GPS ping, so it can let you, so the company can let, oh my gosh, there's like a GPS tracker or GPS ping, whatever you want to call it, so the companies can know that you're actually in the right location, and also you know you're in the right location as well, right? So one of the things that I do is arrive early, and I start the job from inside my car, and I just do a real quick review on what is needed from me. And a lot of times it's 5 to 10 questions, 5 to 10 photos. And now at this point, I've done, I can't remember how many, but I'm pretty well versed in the process now. But sometimes certain companies ask for certain things, like for instance, they'll want a specific picture of something that's in that car only. And I'm not being a car person, I have to sometimes hop on Google and say, where is such and such in this GMC 2019 model of a car, right? And so then Google will tell me where it is. I go and look for it. Great, open it up, take the picture, and done. So it's not complicated at all. But like I said, I like to arrive a couple minutes early so I can review the checklist, and that's how I'm in and out of there in 15 minutes or less. If it is a job that I've never had before or something I've never experienced, I will start it at my home, and I get a notification saying, hey, you're not at the proper address to start this job. Would you like to continue? I always say yes, and that's just for me to review if I need to bring anything extra, like for instance, a step stool, because yesterday there was a huge truck I had to inspect, and I could not reach the first step to get into it. And I'm talking about like a huge dump truck for landscaping. So it was pretty comedical. What is it? Comedic? There we go. It was pretty comedic. I could not reach the first step to step in because it was on an incline. I'll tell you guys about that later. Short person life, right? Short person facts. But when I arrive at the job early, start the job early, that's how I'm in and out of there in 15 minutes or less. And what I like to do, because a lot of times there is a picture, like 3 or 4 pictures needed from the interior. And also there's a photo of the odometer, an odometer readings needed if the keys or person is present. And what I like to do is I let people know I'm on my way, and I'll let them know when I've arrived. I'll do all this via text message, so I'm not calling. When I do call and schedule an appointment, I do verify that it's okay to text them on the number that I'm calling, because sometimes it is an office number, right? So I do verify that, and then I text them when I'm on my way, just to confirm, to confirm the appointment in the morning. And also I text them when I'm arriving. And what they do, a lot of people come out and meet me. which they should, right? Because I'm going to their businesses, I'm going to their, up their place of work, I'm going to their homes a lot of the time. So they come out and meet me, and I let them know, like, hey, my name is Ladero. I'll be about 15-20 minutes max, right? That's what I tell them. And I do tell them I need to do a lot of exterior photos, and I need a few interior photos. So if you can unlock the car for me, that'd be great. And also I will need a photo of the odometer reading. And so, which means I would need you to start the ignition for me so I can take that photo. What I like to tell people in the very beginning is we can do that part now, so that you don't have to wait around with me for the next 15-20 minutes as I complete the rest of the job. And that way you can return back to doing what you were doing prior, because people are busy, and also people will chat with you. So again, I'm trying to get these done in 15 minutes or less, because I count my dollar per minute. And if I'm there talking an additional 5 minutes, an additional 10 minutes to the client, that means my dollar per minute is dropping, right? And so I do let them know, it's like, hey, I can take these photos of the interior, just go ahead and turn the ignition on for me, get those done really quick, and I essentially release them to go back to doing what they were doing. And that way I can just go ahead and wrap up everything. And I will let them know, it's like, I do ask them this as well. Would you prefer me to knock on the door and let you know that I'm wrapping up and leaving, or would a text message be okay? 99% of the time, people say a text message will be okay. And a lot of them, honestly, are just watching me through the front window anyway, so they can see when I'm done. And some people just unlock the car door for me, start the ignition right then and there. I take the odometer reading, and they walk away. And when people do that, I do let them know I will text you to let you know when you can go ahead and lock up, because they have the little fobs, right? So I text them and I hear beep beep, and so I get in my car, I enter the rest of the information, because sometimes there's questions about the appointment itself that are outside the photos after you hit the next screen or whatever it is, and then I just enter those in my cart. And also, before I leave, I jot down the information in my journal. I can't pull it out right now because I'm driving, but you guys have seen in my black specialty journal, I go ahead and jot the information down in there that I don't already have pre-filled out, because before a job, I do fill out my journal either the night before or the morning of, before I leave out of the house, right? Just documenting where I'm going, what I'm doing, because sometimes the GPS that we use through the apps, or the address that are provided through the apps, they either change or they're incorrect. So I like to verify it with the email that I get. Also, I verify it with the other information before I start the job, because you start the job and there's a map option, and you can just click on that and it'll take you to the job. 90% of the time, those addresses are wrong, so just be aware of that. So I write it down just in case, so I have a written backup copy. I don't have a map, but I can just type it into my Maps app, my Waze apps, whatever I'm using for the day. And after I finish, back to when I'm finishing up, I jot down a few extra things that are needed. Like for instance, if I was supposed to meet with the wife and I met with the husband instead, I jot that down, or vice versa. I was supposed to meet with whoever, and then I met with the daughter instead, or something like that, I do jot that information down. So just so it can jog my memory in the future. But you know what, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and pay attention to what's going on here, because it looks like there's some traffic coming up. And I will chat with you guys later after this job is completed. Okay everyone, Future Ladero here, and I'm talking about 2024 Future Ladero, so it's been quite a bit of time. So when I was going back through this video, I could not find footage that rounded out the end of that week, so I'll just give you guys an update from me in the future, because I know what happened, because it's my past, right? So how did the rest of this week end? Let me go ahead and walk you through the numbers. By the way, all the jobs went well, got everything accomplished. There was no hiccups for that week at all. So when it comes to weekly totals for inspections, I generated $122. In that week, I only had one general notary work assignment, and that was a total of $45. So that means that I did not accomplish my goal of $84 a day, being a brand new notary operating my 4th week in. So that week I had a total of $167, just as a recap. But that did not stop me. I am still going. Again, this is Future Ladero, giving you guys information. And so yes, things have changed. Things have gone a little bit different, but guess what? I am still on my notary journey. To continue, this is a trigger warning. So if you are afraid of reptiles, I suggest you just go ahead and skip the rest of this video and watch a completely different video on my playlist. So you guys remember that little section in the beginning of the video where you had no idea what was going on, right? So that was my only general notary work appointment for that week. And when I arrived to the client's home, their neighbor was outside in the hallway cleaning out their reptile habitat. And of course that reptile was a snake. And if you guys don't know, I am extremely terrified of snakes. So what did I do? I squeezed myself against the wall and I just inched and snuck by. I wanted to make sure the snake didn't see me, didn't smell me, didn't sense me, didn't even look in my direction. So I ran inside, got the general notary work appointment taken care of, and on my way out, this guy was still out there cleaning out his snake habitat. And I was just gonna run away, like literally run to my car and get in and leave, because I don't want that snake following me home, right? I know, ridiculous. But you know what I did instead? I stopped and I said to myself, this is the year and this is the time for me to get outside of my comfort zone and do things differently. So I turned around, I walked up to the gentleman and I said, hey, I am extremely terrified of snakes, but would you mind if I held your snake and could you tell me a few things about it? And that is it, everyone. I really appreciate you guys being on this journey with me to experience all the wins, the stumbles, the falls, and the successes. Hopefully you learned something and you enjoyed joining me on my journey. I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you later.